Hey everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and we're ready for a craft room tour of my mom's craft room. My mother lives in a 120-year-old Victorian home, so it's got beautiful woodwork and beautiful ornate, what would you call them? Like hinges and door handles. As a matter of fact, you can see that one right there. Beautiful. Okay, so this is the entrance to my mom's room. She also has another door that leads into a bedroom. On her craft room door, she has a paper wreath that she made, about a year or so ago?
From Shelley
Bailey
yeah.
Is the one where she got her inspiration for that. So that's her little decoration on her door. On the door leading into her bedroom, she has a organizer that is, I think, a jewelry organizer from Michael's, and she uses that to keep all of her inks and stuff like that organized. She's got her Tim Holtz distressed inks and her Jenny Bolin inks. And then we'll just go around the room here. This unit before was on another wall. In there she has some sewing storage stuff, and on the top is where she keeps her sewing machine. So let me just go ahead and show you what's inside the cabinet. In the top drawer of her cabinet, she keeps her washi tape. It's in a little basket, and then she also has a little organizer here that she's got some cutouts when she borrows punches and stuff from me. She steals. She punches out a whole bunch of them and then has them in this little organizer here. And then she also has her Gamasol, her Prisma, thank you, Mom. Prisma pencils, and her paper, what do you call those, dauber things. And then this little cute little organizer here that she keeps all of her wood veneers in and paper clips. And then she also has a couple wood veneers down the bottom. Down in the bottom of this cabinet, she has her cinch and her binding wires for her cinch. And then she has a little container here that has her sewing supplies, cat treats, and 2 photo albums. Next to her white cabinet, she has this little pink rolly cart that she used to have in her Annex, which is, I'll show you that last. But in here she keeps, the top drawer has,
kind of a mess.
She says it's kind of a mess if you didn't hear her. She has all of her ribbons. And then the next drawer she has more ribbons. And then down in the bottom are all plastic bags and stuff like that. Okay, along the longest wall, she has her Jetmax kind of desk area. So on the top, she has her laptop, and she has a little Martha Stewart organizer that she keeps all of kind of scrap papers and cards and extra stuff like that. On the wall above that, she has her ribbon shelves, and she keeps on there, that's a mini album she did. Those are a couple cards that she's received. Right there are tags that Terry sent her.
Hi, Terry.
Terry, Mom says hi. Those are some cards that you made or received? Received. And then more projects that she had worked on, and on the bottom shelf is where she keeps some of her wood stamps. In the first section here is where she has her printer, and on top of her printer she has a cute little plant. Above that she has 2 rails. These are the rails from IKEA that she keeps some of her punches on.
The ones I use the most.
Those are the ones she uses the most. And then down in the bottom, underneath her printer, she has 2 paper Jetmax cubes, and here's where she keeps her paper or copy paper. Her glitter paper is on a shelf right here in a little plastic organizer. These 2 things right here are kind of office supply things. On the side, she has a little container that has all of some more of her sponges and stuff for her distressing. The bottom shelf right here is manuals, and then she has an empty basket. This is from IKEA that she uses, she can use for extra storage. Okay, this is her computer area with her broken cell phone. And then she has 2 Jetmax cubes, and let's just go through the drawers here. What she did on all of her drawers, black is kind of her accent color, so what she did was she took black paper and then a white gel pen to make it look kind of like a chalkboard style. Labeled the drawers. So the top drawer here is where she keeps all of her embossing powders. She has a couple little baskets in the back from the dollar store, and then has her most used ones in the big containers. The next drawer is where she keeps all of her inks. These are inks that she doesn't use every day, but she has quick access to them. She's got Stampin' Up, Distress inks, color back inks, stuff like that. She also has her Stampin' Majig in here too. Next drawer is all of her stickles. She has a little basket of stickles. She's got her Distress ink refills, Perfect Pearl pens, and then also her Tim Holtz Distress paint. The next drawer here is glitter. So she has her Martha Stewart and a couple of other companies there. And then she also has some Lindy Stamp Gang in there as well. The next drawer is her bead drawer. She's got lots of beading stuff. Some of it she keeps in these containers and then has the rest on the side there. And then down at the bottom, this bottom drawer broke. So what we did was she has these black boxes that, where'd you get these, Mom?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. That she keeps Christmas items in. So she has, was that a kit?
No.
Or just a whole bunch of different Christmas kind of related scrap supplies. Okay, the middle section of her long desk area, she has 4 more Jetmax cubes. So we're going to go through these drawers. This top drawer right here is all of her bling. So she has all of her little bling stuff set right here. And I just pulled out one of your tags. This is stuff that's personal. She told me not to open that, so I'm not going to open it. This one is stickers. And in here she has all of her sheets of stickers that she has. This drawer right here is all tools. So she's got her all different types of tools in here.
Jewelry making.
Jewelry making, stuff for making tear bears, which she bought the stuff and never made. But we won't go there, right, Mom? All right. Next drawer is all embossing folders. So she keeps all of her embossing folders and the little dies. This is Sizzlets dies. Next drawer next to that is all of paper bags for making mini albums. That's one of my mom's favorite things to do, is make mini albums. This drawer right here is for my son Ethan. He comes to her house after school and during the summer, so he's got a little junk drawer of toys. The next drawer is all envelopes. So this is where she keeps all of her different sizes and style envelopes. The top drawer to this next 2 sections of units, this one is all embellishments, and this is one of the drawers that have the different little dividers. So you've got this very nicely organized, Mom.
Sort of.
She's got everything tucked in nice. Some flowers, brads, stuff like that. That's in here.
Only because you made me do it.
Only because I made her do it, she says. The next one is also another section of embellishments. This drawer right here and here, these are all stamps. So in here she's got some of her favorite stamps. Her Lawn Fawn, Paper Tray ink. Can you tell? Can you tell she likes the same things I do? And in this drawer she has more stamps. These are all stamps that are in CD cases. These vary, all different companies. Some Stampin' Up, Greeting Farm, the Rubberneckers, stuff like that. This bottom drawer right here is all dies. So these are her dies for the Tim Holtz and Sizzix. And the next drawer is all of her paper tray ink and some stuff that belongs in her other drawer. So this is all of her paper tray ink, ribbon, and then a couple of odds and ends things. She's going to have to go through and put all these tabs back. The very last section here is the corner, which right before it leads, right there is the door that leads into her Annex, which now has been named 3 different things. Above that she has a C for Carol, because that's my mom's name. And this is a little, is that a Tim Holtz, Mom?
No. Nope.
But you made it.
I got it at the dollar store. I think it's a tray.
It's a tray from the dollar store that she decorated up, so it's really cute. Down in the top of the desk unit, she has this little bin that's from Michael's, like from forever ago. And in here she has all like journaling stuff. Journaling cards, rather. And then this unit right here, you got at...
I don't even remember.
Was it Salvation Army? Was it Salvation Army?
Yeah, thrift store.
That's a thrift store find, and what she did was she made some rosettes to go in the front. And in here is where she keeps all of her alphabet stickers. So she's got her thickers and all of her regular stickers in here as well. So that's what she keeps right at the top of her desk. And then this next drawer section here is another 2 sets of Jet Max. Top drawer is personal stuff that another thing she doesn't want me going through. And then adhesive is in this drawer. So this is where she keeps all of her extra adhesive, all of her extra glue sticks, dimensionals, tape, foam tape, and stuff like that. The next drawer here is memories. This is a whole bunch of pictures that she plans on scrapping. That's my beautiful niece, Brianna. That's a picture of Scott and I and Ethan from many years ago. So that's her memories drawer, things she's going to be working on. Down in the next drawer is all flowers and trim. So she's got all of her trims and stuff in here. The very bottom was another drawer that was broken, so we stuck another box. This box is from where, Mom? With the white and black lid?
I think that was from Michael's.
That's from Michael's. And in here she has all mini albums that are they done? Completed mini albums?
I have no idea.
Yes, they're completed mini albums. So these are all mini albums. Oh, not only that, she's got a mini album in here that I made for her.
Yep. Yep.
That's one I made for her in 2010. And she has mini albums that she's made in here as well. So we're going to stick that back in there. And then on top of that, she has a Gossamer Blue kit that she just received that she plans on working on. Okay, so next to her desk area, or her long wall area, that's her room that we'll go over in a minute. This is her desk area, so she has a black table from IKEA that she's had for a couple of years. And on here, she's got a little tin with flowers. My mom loves to make her own flowers, so those are all flowers that she's made. This little spinny unit right here is her tool caddy, and this is from Marshall's that she just recently picked up. These are some goodies that she just bought. Peacock feathers, distress ink, and some sequins. Thank you. Back here are her favorite distress inks, the ones she uses the most. And this is a little pencil caddy. This is one that I have. You've probably seen it in one of my videos, but she has one too. And she uses that to keep her ATG gun and some of her bigger tools like her crocodile, her corner chomper, and her Tim Holtz tiny attacher, which everybody has to have a tiny attacher. You got to. This little wicker basket that she has sitting here is all of her adhesives and a whole bunch. So that's where she has those. They're right there on her desk, and then she goes over to when she runs out, she'll go over to her adhesive drawer and pull out her extras. And then she also has one of the units that I have that I've showed recently on one of my desk organizational videos. This is from TJ Maxx, and it's a desk organizer. In the top drawer is where she has more adhesive. The next drawer is where she has some foam mats that she uses for paper piecing, her Fisker stamp press, and her Score Buddy. She keeps that there. And on the top, she's got another little wicker basket. She's got her little reading glasses here, a couple of her Heidi Swap sprays, and then she keeps her stamping blocks here. She has one of these little organizers that came from Walmart, and in here is where she keeps more of her paper clips, some pins, and stuff like that. And then she has a little spray bottle for water. Her border dies are up here. And did one of the girls make this pen?
Yes.
One of the twins, my nieces, made her Nana a duct tape pen. And then she has, underneath her desk, well, she also has a brand new hot glue gun. I have this glue gun. I don't like it. Hopefully she has better luck with hers. She has another little wicker basket underneath her desk. That is what she's using as her garbage can. And then under her desk she has one of the Walmart rolling carts that I showed in one of my videos. And on top of there is where she keeps her paper trimmer, her Martha Stewart scoreboard. And in the drawers, this top drawer is odds and ends kind of thing.
Yeah, they all are.
Actually, she says the whole unit is all odds and ends. So this is just a whole bunch of mix of different things. Like she's got her Tim Holtz or her Ranger mat there. And then in the bottom, she's got her glue stick and hot glue gun. Along the side of this, she has another one of these little iris sorters that she keeps all of her scrap papers in. Next to her desk, she has a Seven Gypsies tray, and in here is where she keeps some of her favorite paper tray ink stamps. And in the back here, she's got all of her dies put onto magnetic sheets. And then she has a surge protector there for plugging things in. This unit right here is from Joann's, I think. And it's one of those ones that it's not a drawers, it's the containers. And in all of these containers are all different kits. Kits? Yes. I'm asking her, but she's standing in the hallway because she doesn't want to be on camera. So they're different kits, all different kinds of papers and stuff like that. So all of those drawers in there is all of her kits. Next to her desk is her Cricut, which you guys might recognize that. That was my Cricut. When I purchased my Silhouette, I took her old Cricut to have at home, and then I also have the Cricut Expression 2, and then I gave her my fancy blue one, which I don't think they make this one anymore. And this really cool table is, what kind of table? What would you call this, Mom?
It's a magazine rack.
Oh, it's a magazine table. But underneath has like a slanted shelves, and in there is where we put her Cricut cartridges and also her plates for her Cuttlebug. And then underneath is where she has her Cuttlebug. Next to that, she's got a little basket or a little plastic container that has all different types of brads and stuff like that. And then next to her Cricut, on the top here is where she keeps her Copic markers and all different types of markers. And then a little container next to that is her colored pencils and her cute little, is that the Christmas cookie Bath and Body candle? Yes. I'll show you these here in a second because I'm going to need her help to show you those. The next shelf, or the first shelf here, is all of her 12 by 12 storage. She's using the Cropper Hopper to organize her pattern paper and her colored paper. And then right here are containers of buttons. That next shelf down will be her 8.5 by 11 paper, her cardstock. She mostly uses paper tray ink, so these two are her colored papers. Next to that is where she has her neutrals and stuff like her Nina paper and her, which, you know, her and I always have the Georgia Pacific white cardstock from Walmart. So, and then a little basket right there that's got some of her papers with kits from Simon Says Stamp for the card kits. And then the bottom shelf, let me just get a little closer. The bottom shelf, she has a nice wicker basket. This is our solution for storing her 6x6 paper pads. After we found stored these, we found that she's got some more hidden in her back room there. And then next to that, she has some more 6x6 that didn't fit inside the basket. On top of my mom's little bookshelf, she's got these really cool kind of book storage containers. Yeah. So she's going to open them up so I could show you what's in each one of them.
You really want to see this?
And this one, she uses her little Cricut cartridges, like the solution cartridges. They're in here. It's very dramatic.
Buttons.
Buttons. All right, the next one is all buttons, and they're a mix of buttons, aren't they? They're not.
Oh, no,
are these
they're all
some of these
different.
vintage? You said.
Yeah.
Some of these are
Yeah,
vintage.
these are-
Look at, there's a little paper flower snuck in there. All right.
Must have grew in there.
It must have grew in there. And then the bottom box
Junk.
is junk. These are all little odds and ends kind of things. My mom doesn't like to part with things.
No.
So she throws them in here. Okay, last but not least, when we first filmed the progress videos, we were calling this the Annex. Then it became the reading room, and now it's called the treehouse. Let me show you why it's called the treehouse. She's got a beautiful tree in her backyard, so she has a beautiful view. So she says she feels like she's sitting in a treehouse when she comes back into this room to read. Okay, so this is the side wall as you walk into her little treehouse. On the top, like I said before in the first video, this is a large walk-in closet, and you can even see at one time this had a door. You don't have that door anymore, do you?
Yeah, it's in the attic.
Oh, okay. But look at the beautiful hinges. Gorgeous hinges. So on the top shelf here is where she has, that box right there is all templates, and then I think that one right there has her, what do you call them, flares. And then she's got a box up here that's got stamps, I think, that need to be sorted.
Yeah.
And then another box that has chipboard mini albums. These two boxes, I believe, are empty. A roll of cork that she doesn't know what she's doing with. A binder that she's got all of her like dollar stamps in, and then another basket of stamps. This basket came from the dollar store, but those are all stamps as well. And then next to that, she's got twine and all of her Glimmer Mist and Lindy Stamping. That once she wants to get a Making Memories embellishment center. So when she gets that, those are all going to go on there. Underneath there, she has two of the IKEA rails that have more of her punches. The punches that are in her craft room are the ones she uses the most. These are the ones that she just likes to have on hand. Okay, so next up is her little storage unit that she's had. This is like one of the first things that she's ever purchased for her craft room. It isn't used. I won't even open the inside of that.
You can.
I can?
Yeah.
Did you go through it?
Not really, but it's
Okay,
not bad.
all right.
It's not bad.
So on the top of this unit, she's got these two sorters here. She was using them for trays to sort little embellishments and stuff in, but once we organized things, they just became a little decoration back here for her to put little boxes in. I believe this little unit right here has her flare buttons. I thought it was up top, but it's not. This is just a little votive candle holder, and then these two little light bulbs are from Hobby Lobby. She just stuck some beads in here. It kind of gives it that Victorian look that goes with the house. And this is a metal basket. I believe this came from Michael's, because one that, if it wasn't being used, I was stealing because it matches the ones I have at home. But in here she's got some punches. Then she has another box. This is a black box right here from IKEA that she has more punches in. She's like me. She loves punches. And then underneath is her little storage unit.
Open at your own risk.
Open at your own risk, she says.
It's
No,
It's not.
it's not bad, Mom. So this is where I found out she had more 6x6 paper pads.
And 8x8.
And 8x8, so that's what she has on the top shelf here, along with vitamins. The next shelf is her rubbing alcohol. She likes to use that for cleaning up her scissors, and there's more paper pads there, and other stuff. Smash book. In the bottom drawer are the bottom shelf is albums and other things. Okay, next to her white cabinet, she's got her Bose radio. She's had this for a long time. This is her pride and joy. And on top of that is her Christmas cactus, and that's also where she keeps her telephone. She has a microwave in her craft room because she doesn't sleep very well, so she likes to, if in the night she gets up and she's not sleeping, she comes in and makes herself some tea. And then down in the bottom, this is an old TV stand, I think, that was my sister's from when she moved out, and my mom took over this as her craft room because originally she was in her kitchen. I don't know how she managed to work out of her kitchen, but in here on this unit, she's got this unit right here. That's where she keeps her CDs. And these 4 boxes down in the bottom are what, Mom?
Photos.
Photos. Okay, so these are all of her photos, and those are boxes from IKEA. We just had a nice little conversation about things in the craft room here. On the top shelf, this is another side of the closet. On the top shelf is a iris. This is actually a card keeper. You're supposed to keep your cards in it.
That's what it was.
I don't know, what were you using it for before?
Embossing folders.
Oh, okay. She kept her embossing folders in here. So I was just telling her she can keep her Lindy Stamping and Glimmer Mist and stuff in there.
That's a good idea.
And then over on the other side of this, because it's a little harder for her to get to because of how high it is, because it is higher than the other side, is where she keeps her Christmas kits. So, or Christmas making supplies. Christmas making supplies?
That's what it is.
Down below, she has another IKEA rail, and on here she clipped using the S-hooks. Let me just get a little closer for you. Using the S-hooks that she got from IKEA, she has ringed with binder rings some more of her embellishments and stuff. So these are all bling.
Yeah.
So these are bling that didn't fit in her drawer,
Nice,
and then
yeah.
she hung them up here. So I think that was a nice little touch. I showed you this in the last video. Okay, I totally have to show you the message that she wrote me when we were organizing. Help, this job sucks. My mom doesn't like to organize. I don't know where I got it from, but my mom doesn't like to organize.
I hate it.
That is her little Smith Corona Sterling typewriter. Like I said in the other video, it doesn't need to be plugged in, so it can go just about anywhere. And that is a picture of my nieces and nephews when they were younger, and my baby boy when he was about 5. And then she has a little wrought iron lamp along with her little Rolodex paper back organizer. And then she put a nice little doily and 2 candles. And then underneath there, she has 4 more Jet Max cubes. And let me just show you what's in those. So she has 2 paper organizers. In here is where she keeps her 12 by 12 paper pads, and then she's got a little section here for notebooks and some filing folders. She keeps her chipboard down here, and that right there is all specialty paper like canvas, sticky back canvas, and vellum and stuff like that. So, ow, that was my knee. So the next 2 Jet Max cubes, she's got more stamps. These are all of her more of her wood mount stamps that she doesn't really get to too often, so she put them back here. Then we have the acrylic stamps.
They're wooden stamps.
No, they're not. She's got
I forgot to change the size.
false advertising. These are wooden stamps. Down in the next drawer are letters. I wanted to make sure. So these are all different types of letters. She's got Scrabble tiles, letters that she's punched out with felt and stuff like that. This next drawer is all tags. So these are all her different types of tags. So she keeps them all in that drawer. Is this tags too?
Yeah,
That's
small
tags too.
ones.
Is that a Tim Holtz one from a long time
it
ago?
is. Yep, Tuesday morning.
She got that Tuesday morning, a long time ago. So don't go run into Tuesday morning. This drawer here is twine and felt. So she has all of her twine and stuff like that in here.
Yeah, that
And this little box has
individual.
his little twine.
Yeah, little twine, baby twine.
The next drawer is metal embellishments. She's got her Tim Holtz stuff in here as well.
Kind of a mess, really.
It smells nice. This box smells nice. It's a soap box, isn't it? It smells good. And then this right here is more embellishments and stuff. That's all our metal stuff. And every time I close a drawer, I pull one of her tags out.
Well, I should glue them.
She's going to have to go back and stick them down with something. This is miscellaneous.
It's always frightening.
She's got chalk, ink, votive candles,
Yeah, I'm looking for those.
rubber gloves. What's this? Gesso. So that's in there.
I had to buy this.
And I always tease my mother. She has a tendency to Mod Podge everything. I mean everything. So she has a whole drawer for Mod Podge. Next to her Jet Max, on the wall there is a quilting measuring ruler. Thanks.
Measuring thing.
Measuring thing. This is when you know you've been talking too much. And then these are all kits that she's working on. Did you know there's punches in there?
No, because that's a fall Halloween
okay.
kit.
So she's got some fall and Halloween and stuff like that. On the other side of her Jet Max, there's room to have more kits. So she keeps all of her kits that she's either working on or planning on working on in these little containers. And these are over here, ones that are in bags because she ran out of those containers. And then right in front of that, she has these 2 boxes, Joann's, Michael's, VC Moore, Joann's.
Yeah.
And in the top here is where she keeps all of her flowers. I love these boxes that have the magnetic.
Yeah, I do too.
So she keeps all of her flowers in here. She's got I Am Roses, Prima. In the bottom box here is flowers. So we've got stuff like Recollections, Prima, those kind of things are in here as well. And then next to that, my mom likes to crochet. So when she's not scrapbooking, she's crocheting. What you making here?
Do I?
For me?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so that's my mom's annex, or tree house / sitting room / crocheting room / scrapbooking room. This is a chair. I moved it out of the way, but this is a chair that she comes and sits down in here and likes to read so that she can look out her window at her tree. So again, that is her little room to the side, and as I'm backing up here, hopefully not going to trip over anything. All right, so one last quick view of my mom's craft room. Her sewing area, her long desk with her printer. And then, as we turn around here, this is going to be her desk area. This is where she actually does her scrapbooking and all of her paper storage. All right, everybody, I hope I touched on everything. Pretty long video, and I hope you liked it. And that is my mom, Carol's craft room. Thanks for watching.
You better not put that on there. You don't like that movement? What?
Nothing.
Oh. So you don't like that movement?
So you thought the whole process was stressful?
It was horrible.
Why?
It was horrible. Are you serious?
Working with me?
Yes. You're a perfectionist and I'm not. I'm not. It's weird to know where everything is.
I know one
You
thing.
know? What?
You probably can't wait to make a huge mess.
I made a mess last night and I was up late trying to clean it.
Because you knew I was coming today to film?
Yeah. I was making those things I got off of that girl. What's her name? Joe Boogie?
Oh, Joe Boogie?
Joe Boogie, yeah. She made the acrylic little things and I was trying to do those. So, yeah. Everything I've learned on YouTube.
How about that?
Thank God for YouTube. And you, of course.
Aw,
You know.
that box needs to be put away.
Yeah, how about that? It's also dusty, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw that.
Well,
what are you gonna do?
Christmas stuff. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it only gets used once a
Yeah, I
year.
haven't had that pulled out in a while, you know? This is on the bottom are all flowers. Those
The two big boxes?
big
Okay.
boxes are all you can open them.
Okay. Didn't we have more stuff up there?
No,
No?
no.
But that's all Christmas stuff.
That's Christmas stuff. I wish I knew what I could do with that. Do you have any suggestions? What I could put in there? It's got the dividers.
I used to
Probably
keep my glimmer mist and stuff in mine.
Really?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I still keep my glimmer mist in mine.
Oh, well, that might be an idea.
Yeah.
Hey, look at how small that rod is compared to that one over there. Huh, you never noticed that.
Okay.